I think Callie and I are both getting tired of getting 5 hours of sleep a night. Hopefully tonight, wherever we end up, we'll get way more. But it's about 6 a.m. and we're gonna cross the border, get through Mexicali, and then hopefully smooth sailing south. We have 800 miles to go, and it should, if everything goes well, take about 2 days to get down there.
Is there nothing to declare?
No.
Okay. I need to check, do you have registration for this
Sí.
truck and for your trailer?
Sí.
Tenemos un perro.
Ah, ok. Grande o chiquito.
Allá.
En
¿Qué?
la otra.
Ah, sí.
Callie's working on getting some paperwork stamped, and we have 10 gallons of diesel with us, and we have to pay a tax on that. So we're trying to figure out, I guess, where to pay that tax. I think that we are almost through. And then the journey begins southbound.
We are officially through Mexicali and on the 5, heading to San Felipe. A little foggy out this morning. It's quite humid.
It is a relief to get through the border, though, and have all of that behind us.
I always say that our vlogs aren't very interesting, but this one just got kind of interesting. This is our first fuel stop here in Baja. We're about 100 miles south of the border. And we just stopped to let Hank out, pee, get some food, and Tyson realized that we have a broken spring on the camper. So, now we figure it out. We at least are in a decent area, like we're in a town and we're not just on the side of the road somewhere, so. Tyson was like, maybe I should buy an extra spring and bring it.
It was super random. We had two different sets of friends that had broken a spring on their trailer. Not here, just in the US. And I was like, man, we should just maybe bring an extra.
I was like, no, that's excessive.
I also thought the same. I'm like, well, yeah, we've driven this thing 30,000 miles and never had a problem. Well, in Mexico, you have problems. So Callie is riding shotgun, and she is on her way with this guy who owns a shop supposedly about 3 miles into town, and we can take this to his shop and he will go to Mexicali for us tomorrow. Everything's closed today, but he'll go there tomorrow and get us a new spring, and we can park at his shop tonight, but we weren't sure how big it was. So Callie is riding with him. I'm gonna stay here, obviously, and hopefully I see her again.
We decided that the mechanic option wasn't the best option because he just wanted to replace the springs, but we want to upgrade the springs. We think we'll be able to find them in Mexicali, which is 100 miles back to the north. So we went to this house right here and asked if we could park in their compound, but they're letting us park here for the night and for tomorrow. So here we are. Upon taking some things apart, we found some other parts that should probably just be replaced. So our plan...
If we're gonna do this, if we're in here already, might as well just replace a ton of stuff and not worry about it whatsoever. Justification.
Tomorrow morning, we're gonna leave early. We're gonna head back to the border. The border town is Mexicali. It's a big city, but we figure we're just gonna go into the US, try and find all the parts that we need, and then come back down and replace them, and hopefully get on the road. But we have no idea who or where we'll have parts, so cross our fingers that we can find them and then be on the road again tomorrow. We just got back to the camper. We went into town for some tacos.
We have a band playing, which is great.
We somehow ended up in the wrong lane at the border.
We just crossed the border back into the US, and somehow we ended up in this Sentry line, which is for, you have to have a special card, go through all these bullshit steps to get it, blah, blah, blah. Well, when we realized we were in it, there was no way to turn around. And the guy was pissed when we rolled up. I'm like, dude, we're not Sentry card holders. I couldn't turn around. He was like, there's all kinds of signs. Callie, were there all kinds of signs?
No.
And Callie,
we followed our map to, we put in San Diego, and that's what we were following. There was maybe a Sentry sign at the very last minute on an underpass or an overpass, but...
However, we got through, they let us through. They were like, next time it's $5,000. Hopefully there won't be a next time to try that, but it was really fast.
Don't listen to your map.
We've sat at the border before for a couple hours trying to get through, and that was literally like less than 10 minutes. So that was nice. We found a trailer place with parts that at least has most of what we need. I figured that if we're gonna have this all torn apart, I'm gonna replace everything under there except for the axles. And so we're trying to find one more part. Worst case scenario, a dealer will have it at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So we may have to sleep back in over here in the US. You know what makes me sleep good at night? Knowing that we have $75,000 sitting on the side of the road in Mexico while we're here in the US sleeping.
I don't know if we'll sleep. We probably shouldn't even pay for a hotel because it's not like we're gonna actually sleep.
We have most of everything that we need now, 95% of it. There's one more place that we have to run to. It's maybe 40 minutes north of here.
But this place
saved us.
Was awesome.
They're the only ones in San Diego that had anything.
And they were amazing. We just left Camping World in San Marcos, California, which is just north of San Diego. We have everything we need to complete this project. I can't believe that we actually were able to round up all the parts physically today.
It's 4 o'clock.
We're gonna grab something quick to eat and then head back across the border and hopefully get through Mexicali before dark.
We are in Mexicali. It's 7:30 at night. We're trying to get back to the camper tonight. It's gonna be another couple hours before we get there.
Made it back to the camper and everything is just how we left it. Time to get some sleep.
Check it out. We have wheels on. We've got springs on. We have these Equiflex things on. Everything's brand new. Hopefully, this will not give us any more issues. So we've done this side. And this was obviously the problem side, but we have enough hardware to do it all. We're gonna flip the trailer around so that it's in the shade. It's so hot in the sun. And we're gonna do the other side.
We are heading south out of San Felipe with everything in tow.
It's all there right now and it's all working. Cross your fingers. We still have another 650 miles to go. That was 600 or something.
Yeah. We definitely are having some trust issues. We're wondering what else may possibly break, but just gotta go with it, and I guess if something breaks, we'll fix it. Or we'll just take the Motos and leave everything else.
Light it on fire.
Beautiful view of the Sea of Cortez.
We just had to pull off the road and everyone's waving for us to get off to the side because I guess there's a wide load right here. And there it is. So that's kind of how they do it here. Pulled into Guero Negro tonight at about 6 o'clock. So just the cutoff for us. It was just getting dark. Perfect timing. And this is a normal stop for us. We've actually never eaten in this restaurant, but they have a parking spot out back and we always park there.
Really nice campground and showers, which is gonna feel
showers are key.
Good.
So we're gonna,
so dirty.
Yeah, we're gonna get some food here tonight, take showers, go to bed, and then our goal tomorrow, speaking of goals, we're 2 days behind our last goal. So we'll see how it goes. But our goal for tomorrow would be to try to get to
La Ventana.
La Ventana.
And eat patties.
And eat at Patty's. It's about 500 miles, which is quite a few for down here with the rig that we have. But
we got back on the road this morning at 6 a.m. Still dark out, but it got light within about an hour, I would say.
yeah.
And we just passed through one of our favorite places to stop for tacos, but it was still early, so we did not stop. So hopefully...
And they were closed.
Yeah, they were closed.
But Callie and I had this discussion. We said, if we don't stop here, is that going to put a curse on us? Because
we stop every year.
Yeah, we started when we first brought motorcycles down here. We rode motorcycles down, and we were coming up that way, and we, for the first time, stopped there.
We tell this story every year.
Every year since then, we stop. But it made our decision up for us because they weren't open. So if they're not open and you don't stop, the curse is not effective at that point.
This is the hands down most beautiful part of the drive. It's going to be slow going for sure, but check out these views.
The whole thing is slow going at this point. That's why we're averaging 45 miles an hour. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
We just pulled the biggest pass in Baja. I think Tyson was dreading it for most of the day.
I was.
How do you feel?
Well, usually we get stuck behind a semi that's literally doing about 3 miles an hour over it, and it lasts for a good 10 miles, and I feel a lot better now. We've been going 8 hours now.
How many miles have we done?
270. Not enough for 8 hours of driving. But we have, what, another 200 miles? No, 150 miles to go?
Yeah, I'd have to look. Something around there.
We're hoping to get there by dark.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing 51 right now.
Yeah.
That's above average.
I can't believe it. We're pulling into La Paz. It's 6 o'clock.
This has been the
longest day.
And Callie and I were discussing this. It's not that we've been in the car for 12 hours, although we have, but we just
have not gone.
Yeah, we haven't covered that much ground. In the States, if we're in the car for 12 hours, we go a really long ways.
Yeah.
We just don't feel like we've really gone anywhere.
But we've just been sitting here all dang day. My feet are numb.
Yeah.
But this means we've got like 45 minutes and we're there.
And we have to get through La Paz without anyone hitting us.
At night. Oh, the ocean. Oh, it smells.
Yeah, it smells like the ocean. When we arrived last night, like we thought, and we knew it was going to be dark.
It was dark. We made it though.
We've found a spot. It took us about 3 hours of wandering around the campground trying to figure out where we would park. And right now we're just setting up some tarps. We've got the Costco shed going up. Then unload the motorcycles, catch the ferry, and go to Mexico.
Yeah, so we're leaving this set up here for a little bit.
Way too long.
It'll be fine.
Unmonitored. Let's hope it's all still here when we come back. The next vlog is going to be on the motorcycles, and we'll see, hopefully we don't have a breakdown like we had with this. It was only supposed to take us a few days to get down here, and it seemed like it took forever, so we're hoping everything goes a little bit more smoothly with that. Hopefully you guys will join us.
Yep.
As always.
That's what I was gonna say.
We appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, you can leave them below and we'll get back to you. We appreciate you watching as always. Wait, didn't I just say that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Tyson.
We're out of it.
It's been a long, hot day.
I'm Callie. We're Adventure Rig.
And Hank's behind us, laying in the shade, doing what he does best.
Thanks for following along on our adventures.